Game of baseball and the game of life becomes easier when you learn how to embrace failure. Because here's the thing, it doesn't matter how well you prepare, it doesn't matter how much you train. Bad days are going to happen. And that doesn't mean that you're a bad player or a bad employee or a bad son. It just means you simply had a bad day. And once you learn how to let bad days roll off your shoulders, success becomes more frequent. The keys to learning, the key to failure is learning. And the key to failing in anything is learning. And this is where I encourage you to buy into the concept of journaling and reflect on your days. Think on paper. Make sure you reflect on what happened, good days and bad days. Reflect on what happened and how you responded to it. And then, more importantly, how you should have responded. So that when it happens next time, you know how to react. Learning to let it roll off your shoulder is the key to being consistent. And believe me, it's not easy. Everybody understands that. Okay? So now, here's the thing to remember. When things are not going well, less is more. Baseball is what you get to do. You get to play baseball. It's not your identity. So when things are going well or not going well, you need to get your mind off of baseball. You need to get your mind off what your coaches think, what the other parents think, and just go play Fortnite. Go hang out with your friends. Go hang out with your girlfriend. Get away from baseball. Don't even talk about it. Also remember that you've had a lot of success in the game of baseball up to this point. So you're better than the 0 for 20 that you're going through, or you're better than giving up 10 runs. So just know that you're better, and it's only going to go up from there. It can't get worse than that. So it's only going to go up. So you got to believe in yourself and know that it will get done because you're better than that. They happen, okay? And then lastly, with the concept of journaling, every single day, write down 5 to 15 things that you did well. And you know what? As you get to 15, keep going. Keep going and keep going and keep going. It's really hard at first to realize and to recognize what went well during the day. Okay? And I got this concept from a book called Chop Wood, Carry Water. And it's been great for me. I'm doing this process too. I write down 15 things that I do well every single day. And, so learn to find little things. It's going to change the way you look at things. So let's just use an example. Let's just say hitting. So let's just say, when I'm hitting, the example, what I would do is I would put, okay, let's just say I stayed balanced and I felt my feet during my stance. Okay, so that's one. So the next one would be I was able to catch my mind wandering and I brought it back to focus. Okay, so that's another one. So another one would be I was intentional and deliberate on how I put the baseball on the tee. Okay, so that's one. There's another one. So another one could be I focused on my breathing and the timing of my breath throughout the swing. Another one, I visualized my swing and where I wanted to go before I swung the bat. So those are examples. Those are little things that you did well. You start looking at things that way, man, things really change the way the perspective changes. But to get to this point, name off the things that you did well. What you're going to find is you're actually going to start planning on different things to focus on during your practice and training. And that's always the great thing. When you can go to a practice and go to your game and you're actually going to focus on, your stance, your breathing, your visualization. You're actually going to go there planning to work on that stuff, and have that be a part of what went well, because it's very easy to control that. Okay, so listen, the game of baseball and life becomes easier when you learn to embrace failure.